prediction from what I've been hearing is Sheamus could possibly win the Battle Royal, and he could unify both the Intercontinental Championship and the United States Heavyweight Championship, which, in all honesty, I think most fans will agree upon this. There's no point in unifying both titles. Unifying the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, I think that's one thing, but to unify the Intercontinental Championship and to the United States Championship, I don't really want to see that. I don't think anybody else wants to see it because they're both very prestigious championships. The Intercontinental Championship has always been, defended in WWE, and it's been held by some of the greatest champions from Bret Hart to Austin and everything in that particular nature. And those same superstars have even held the United States Championship as well. So, that's pretty much a prestigious championship as well. So, should they be unified? Not really. There's no point. There's no point at all. I'd rather have two championships than one. Simple as that. So, like I said, for me, my thought is I think Alberto Del Rio will win it. But the main prediction will be Sheamus. He could become the United States and Intercontinental Champion, and it'll also be the first time that Sheamus has ever held the Intercontinental Championship. That will be something to look forward to. So, let's see. Let's move on to the next one. AJ Lee versus Paige for the Divas Championship. This is going to be easy. It's going to be easy. Why? Quite simple. AJ Lee is going to win the championship, and Paige is going to turn on AJ Lee. I see that coming. It's too easy. It's like one of those situations where that even though they're good friends on camera, I don't think they really like each other very, very much. So I see something happening at Battleground this coming Sunday or today on pay-per-view and on the WWE Network. Also, more Diva action. Cameron versus Naomi. Unquestionably two of the best asses I've ever seen, including Naomi's. I think Cameron will somehow win it. I don't know why. Even though Naomi is pretty much a lot more athletic and a lot more, energetic than her, I think, somehow Cameron's going to win it. It's just something about the way she is, the attitude, and everything in that particular nature. So I think Cameron's going to win it, even though I'd love for it to be Naomi. I think Cameron is going to be the one to be victorious in that match. Also, for the Tag Team Championship, the 2 out of 3 Falls matchup, all I can say, my prediction on that is the easiest of them all. The easiest of them all. And it goes like this. We have new Tag Team Champions, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Here's why. Fall number 1 will go to Eric Rowan, Luke Harper. Number 2, it will go to the Usos. Both evenly matched. The last and final fall will end up with the new Tag Team Champions, Eric Rowan and Luke Harper of the Wyatt family. That's my prediction. That's my thought. That's how it goes. It is done. And I hope we do see new Tag Team Champions. I got nothing against the Usos. The Usos are a great tag team. But we want to see those titles go to Eric Rowan and Luke Harper. Speaking of the Wyatt family, let's talk about Bray Wyatt. Let's talk about him and Chris Jericho at Battleground. Now, I've made this prediction before, and just in case you guys have not paid attention, here's the thought. The thought is Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho. Two great individuals. One man who's a rock star. One man who's a former champion of everything. He invented everything, from the Money in the Bank ladder match, to being cool, to saying, "Welcome to Raw is Jericho." He invented Fozzy. He invented dishwasher. He invented Clorox. He invented movies. He invented the guitar. He invented the mic. He invented the 6-sided ring. Not really. But anyways, Chris Jericho making his return and facing off against Bray Wyatt. And this is something he's said on many occasions, that He's always wanted to work with Bray Wyatt because he's a different person. He's kind of the person that he's was looking forward to, because he saw something like everybody else saw something very, very special in Bray Wyatt. So it's going to be interesting to see Jericho to win it. So my prediction, from what I said before, was I think this matchup between Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho is going to elevate into SummerSlam and probably further on, because all I know is Y2J makes his long-awaited return. He's back, and it'd be stupid if Bray Wyatt wins. My opinion, it'd be stupid if Bray Wyatt wins. I think it'd be best if Bray Wyatt, this is one of these situations that I talked about when it came with John Cena. Remember, I said it'd be stupid for John Cena to lose to Bray Wyatt. It'd be better for Cena to win on the biggest stage at WrestleMania, and then for Extreme Rules, it should be Bray Wyatt to win it. And it's pretty much an even matchup right there. And then when Payback rolled around, then I thought, okay, it's whoever's ball game it is. But I think Cena will win it. He won it. And the whole feud between Cena and Bray Wyatt will come to an end. This one is going to be very, very similar, but I think it's going to be on Bray Wyatt's terms. Bray Wyatt will not win tonight against Chris Jericho. I don't think it's going to happen. But the feud will continue on, in my opinion, and it will continue on to SummerSlam. So I see Chris Jericho versus Bray Wyatt at SummerSlam, and I see Bray Wyatt winning the matchup against Chris Jericho at SummerSlam. For the obvious reason, SummerSlam, just like WrestleMania, is one of the biggest events of the year. And if you get Bray Wyatt over at SummerSlam, you've done your job. You've done your job, the fans get over with him, and they all will dig Bray Wyatt from here on out. And then whatever happens afterwards, between Chris Jericho and Bray Wyatt after SummerSlam, we'll see what happens, But that's my prediction. Y2J wins, beat Bray Wyatt, it's done, it's set. There's nothing anybody can do about it. Let's see, we've pretty much covered everything except for one matchup. One matchup that the main event is looking forward to seeing the most out of all the matches. And this will be truly the most talked about match in the history of WWE. Now, two of the members of the Shield, the former members of the Shield, Mr. Money in the Bank Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And my prediction, my ultimate prediction is I don't give a flying fuck who wins this matchup. Now, it's not like I don't like Seth Rollins or Dean Ambrose. I like them both, but I think this is one match that people are not going to care if Seth Rollins wins, or people are not going to care if Dean Ambrose wins, because these were two guys that came a part of the most awesome group in WWE, the Shield. And then when they separated, they each individually did their own thing. And Seth Rollins pretty much, chose his path, chose whatever he wanted to do, and it led him to Money in the Bank. And now he's on his way to becoming the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion. While Dean Ambrose to me is like a modern day Brian Pillman. Anybody that knows who Brian Pillman is, he was known as the loose cannon. He was a guy that pretty much was on the mic and said what he wanted to say, whether it was bad or whether it was wrong. It was entertaining to watch. And, it would be awesome if Brian Pillman was still alive today, to witness Dean Ambrose. Because, ironically, Brian Pillman and Dean Ambrose are both very similar to each other, but, in different forms of ways, if you think about it. They're both from Cincinnati, so that's always a cool thing. So, Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins at Battleground. I expected it to be a competitive match. I expect the rules to be broken in every way possible. I expect these two to go at it as far as they can. And like I said, I'd love for it to be Dean Ambrose, or I'd love for it to be Seth Rollins to win it. Either way, you're going to see a tremendous matchup between Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And, like I said, I don't care, but I'm just going to go with what I think. I think Dean Ambrose will somehow win. I think so. I'd love Seth Rollins to win it, but I think Dean Ambrose is going to somehow pull it off. Dean Ambrose will win, I think, at WWE Battleground this Sunday, live and exclusive, well, not exclusively, but live on pay-per-view and on the WWE Network. So when you guys get an opportunity, check out WWE Battleground as it happens tonight on pay-per-view and on the WWE Network. And like I said, my prediction for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship, it's John Cena. I'd love for it to be Roman Reigns, but it's going to be John Cena. That's what's going to happen. That's how it's going to roll. That finishes it off. So, let's see. What else do I got to say on this episode? I know there was one thing that I'm missing that I failed to mention. I think that's pretty much it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So that's going to do it for this. Before I go, I had an opportunity to set up something on my main event videos, where you go there, and I think YouTube is starting to put this out. So now everyone will get an opportunity to go this. If you go to my main event videos, you can go to my playlist, and I got 2 or 3 different playlists. There's one where there's the likes, the videos that I like, and then there's ones where it's called wrestling themes. There are all pretty much all my favorite wrestling themes, from not just current wrestling to, you know, old school wrestling from a long time ago. So you see that. And also I created 2 more playlists for everyone to check out. You will get a chance to see all 143 videos, and this will be number 144 to 45 or whatever number comes along. You will get a chance to see the playlist of all the main event talks, every single one of them, from the first episode back in 2011 to the current episode right here, right now. So if you want to check out all the videos of the main event talk, all you got to do is go over to main event videos and check out the playlist. If you see main event talk, you'll see every single episode of the main event talk that I've ever done and put it together. If you want to hear everything that I have to say about what was going on in wrestling a long time ago, then you get the opportunity to see it right there, right now. And also, there's also another playlist called Main Event Thoughts. There's only 21 videos that have been done of that, and no doubt there'll be more coming up in the near future. I plan on doing a few more episodes of the Main Event Thought, so be ready for that. Cannot wait. And also, let's see, there's a playlist. I plan on putting together a metal playlist, and it's going to be a deal where I put together all of my favorite artists, everyone from my friend Dope, from Periwinkle Massacre to Megadeth to Slayer to Anthrax to Deicide, and every single, you know, video that I can come up with. I like usually to mix up a lot of things, especially when it comes to music. I like metal a whole lot, thrash, speed metal, gothic metal, black metal, progressive metal. There's all sorts of music that the main event digs, and the main event plans on putting that together real soon on his main event playlist. So get a chance to look at it when you can, guys. It's going to be on YouTube. So that's going to do it for this edition of the Main Event Talk, and the main event is going to get ready. I'll probably check out Battleground in a few hours, so don't forget to check out all of my playlist videos of the main event talks, of the main event thoughts, and every way possible. It should be interesting. Plus, WWE Battleground is this Sunday. It's tonight. So get an opportunity to check out the WWE Network or order it on pay-per-view when you can. Also, find out what happens after Battleground on Monday Night Raw. Will the appearance of Brock Lesnar happen? Will he show up? Will Plan C begin? If John Cena becomes WWE Champion at Battleground, we'll find out this Monday night on Monday Night Raw. Check it out, and also check out WWE Main Event coming up on Tuesday. Check out NXT this Thursday on the WWE Network. Check out Impact Wrestling, more on the six-sided deal. WWE SmackDown coming this Friday. Don't forget to get your tickets for WWE SmackDown when they come on July 29th at the American Bank Center here in Corpus Christi, Texas. It should be a tremendous show. Also, Straight Line Stitch is coming to Theo's on August 1st. On Friday night, get your tickets for that show as well. And also, The Priest is coming. Judas Priest, the Metal Gods are coming to Corpus Christi at Concrete Street Amphitheater November 2nd. Get your tickets while they last, right here, right now. And man, the main event is out of here, so thank you for watching. Once again, thank you for all the happy birthday wishes. And the main event is going to be raising hell, creating a little chaos later on today. So guys, thank you for watching. And all I can say is the famous line that I always use every time on this episode. You know the line. Why? Because I can. And I want to. Any questions? Enough said. Thank you for watching.